YouTube. Let me explain a few things about Talk and Talk, né? Vou falar um pouquinho da Talk and Talk. Nós somos uma plataforma de conversação, onde você pode ir lá no nosso site, agendar imersões em vários idiomas. Hoje a gente vai falar em inglês sobre soulmates, que são almas gêmeas, né? So, let's start with the first question. Arthur, do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah, I believe in soulmates, but I think that's the I think that people knows about others and to try to find someone like have the same idea, the same philosophy, and to complete others. So I think that, but not my fun. But soulmates can be not only love partner. So I think that soulmate can be a friend too.
Mm-hmm.
That we can share our opinions, speak, and I think that's it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. Not necessarily like romantic love. Can be a friend, a brother, sister, right? Because they are there with you, né? Estão lá com você o tempo todo, né? Então, it's who you love, right? Perfect. And you, Guilherme, do you believe in soulmates?
Actually, I don't believe in soulmates because I believe that we can find a lot of different people to complete each other. So, like you said, a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, wife, and I don't know. But of course, I am married, and my wife is my soulmate. But I had another soulmate in my life, so it is the reason because I don't believe in soulmates like a true fact.
Like you have one for your entire life, right? You have one each time.
Yeah,
right?
Not just one.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. You, Rafael, do you believe in soulmates?
I believe. I think so. The building, the partnership, relationship, or friend, or wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. No, I believe that.
Nice. Perfect. I agree. In my opinion, is like a mix of all of you. I believe there's a soulmate, but not one for your entire life, just like Guilherme said, because I think life changes a lot, right? So I can't say one person will be the love of my life forever, right? But right now can be. So yeah, I think it's like that. So let's go to question number 2. Have you met your soulmate? Let's see. Let's start with you, Rafael. Have you met your soulmate?
Yeah. my case is my wife. The form my family, my daughter too is very good daughter and very good child. My wife is very good mother and partnership. My best friend. I have that.
Nice. Yeah, I know it's a topic that is not very good to talk with 3 men, right? But that's it. So, Guilherme, have you met your soulmate?
Yeah, of course. Let me ask you, is it recording this meeting, right? So I need to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just a kind. Actually, I find my soulmate, but as I said, I don't believe in it. But in this moment, my wife is my soulmate.
Perfect. And you, Arthur, have you met your soulmate?
Yeah, I met my wife, and we shared a lot of problems in our time together. So we superamos the problems, and nowadays we are together, and we have a son that I am now. I think that's also my soulmate because we really are good friends, and so yes.
Perfect. Nice. It's nice to see that, guys. I'm happy for you. I have find my soulmate too, so that's great. All of us are happy. So let's go to question number 3. Do you dream about your soulmate? Like when you sleep at night, do you dream? Because people say when we deal with a person so much, we start dreaming about them. Né? Quando a gente lida com uma pessoa por muito tempo, a gente começa a sonhar com essa pessoa. So do you dream about your soulmate? Arthur, let's start with you. Do you dream about your wife?
I don't know. I don't remember my dreams.
Really? Don't you? I remember all of mine.
Oh, I don't remember. But let me think about. No, I think that I didn't dream about my soulmate. I don't remember this. I really don't remember my dreams too. So sometimes I remember, but usually I don't remember my dreams.
I remember all of mine. It's weird because some people don't remember, right? Tem gente que não lembra mesmo. But okay. You, Guilherme, do you dream about your soulmate?
Yeah, sometimes. Actually, I dream about people that I like. So my wife is one of this person, of course, and but I don't remember about my good dreams, just nightmares or bad.
How sad.
Yeah.
How sad. You don't remember the good ones.
There is a concept saying that if you remember your dreams, it is because you can't sleep well. Like Arthur don't remember his dreams. Maybe Arthur sleep very well, better than me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a,
Maybe.
a son, so I think sometimes I am very tired to in the end of the day. But I agree with you, Guilherme. Sometimes I remember more my nightmares. I
Yeah.
remember more than to crazy dreams, like I don't know. But the good dreams, I really don't remember. So the last Friday, I dreamed that I was talking English. I don't know, because of the.
So you remember one of your
Yeah,
dreams.
no, yeah, this dream on Friday, but Saturday, Sunday, and last night, I don't remember.
I often have dreams about meetings in English. So for me, it's a nightmare.
Really? Come
Yeah.
on, stop with that. No,
Yeah,
it's not.
Don't you know? It is because my brain still works all night, and when I wake up really tired.
Yeah, I guess this theory makes sense because like I sleep 6 hours per night, more or less, or sometimes 7, and then I don't feel rest because I dream every night. I have a dream and I remember the dream, like always, every day. It can be good, bad. I remember the dream, and then I think that it makes sense because I don't feel that rested, né? Eu não sinto tão descansada, porque faz sentido, né? Se eu estou lembrando do sonho, porque eu não dormi bem.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's no way I can stop that. Like, there's no solution for that problem. So I just accept it. Só aceita, né? Okay. So let's go to question number 4. I don't know what happened to Rafael, but he's not here anymore. So let's go to question number 4. What questions might be in a quiz about soulmates? né? You know those internet quizzes about soulmates. So what questions might be there in a quiz about soulmates? So Guilherme, what questions might be there?
I don't know. Maybe why we need to find a soulmate? Why we need a person to keep with us, to stay with us?
Perfect. Okay. And for you, Arthur, what questions might be in a quiz about soulmates?
Yeah, I am like Guilherme said. I am agree with him. I think that why we want to know a person so and why he needs to close with us to have a good relationship. So I think that's the same like Guilherme.
Mhm. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of them, right? Like, why do we need to love in our life? Why do we need someone else? And why do people want to have children? A lot of things, right? That people ask us, and sometimes we don't know the answer. So, question number 5. What is the best way to find your soulmate? In your opinion, what is the best way? I guess the best way is doing things that you like, going to places that you like, because they're going to find someone that also likes to do that, right? So I think the best way is living your life, doing what you do. And in your opinion, Arthur, what is the best way to find your soulmate?
Yeah, I don't know the best way, but I have a funny story about me and my wife. So I wanted, I don't know where, but we were in different situations of our lives. So I don't find someone, and she doesn't too. But when we were in a pub and in the corner of a pub, so I met her there, and we first we only talk, and that's okay. But I don't know if it was the best way to find, but I don't know. I wasn't care about this. Eu não estava procurando. I wasn't looking for this. So I don't know the best way. Sometimes I think that when we were trying to look at someone, uh, we don't find them. So I think that's I don't know, the situation brings soulmate close to us when we were not esperando, né? Quando nós não estamos esperando.
Yeah, that's true. I have this theory too, because like we see a lot of people that they really want to find someone, and the others who are not even looking for anyone, they just find their soulmate, right? And this happens a lot. My parents, they met each other when they didn't want a relationship. I met my boyfriend when I didn't want a relationship. So it happens a lot, right? When they are not looking for, someone appears, right? And in your opinion, Guilherme, what is the best way to find your soulmate?
For me, it's almost the same, because I believe that you don't need to search a soulmate, because when you searching for a soulmate, the chance to find soulmate is too much less than just live your life, don't know, and talk with people and meet different kinds of people. And don't know, in my opinion, you need to know well the person that you have interested. Maybe this person will become your soulmate, but I don't know, if I went to a bar to know people, to meet people, I can find sex, but not necessarily love.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. They mentioned that on the video, right? And sometimes it's not what you want. It's just what you have at the moment, but it's not like what's good for you, maybe, right?
Yeah, a soulmate is a process that you
Yeah.
need to find. How can I say, a match with another person, things in common with another person. So sometimes you need to keep, I don't know, you need live at the same house with another person to discover if her or his is your soulmate. It's a long process.
Mm. That's totally true. And you need to have a lot of things in common because there is even that expression, the opposites they attract. And I totally disagree about that because you need to have things in common. If you're in a relationship with someone that doesn't have nothing to do with you, I don't think it's going to work, right? So let's go to question number 6. Were humans designed to have one partner in life, like only one, or not? What do you think about it? Were humans designed to have one partner in life? So Arthur, what do you think?
Só a pergunta eu não entendi muito bem.
Ó, se os
Então,
humanos eles foram feitos, designs, para ter um parceiro na
tá.
vida, tipo assim, um na vida toda.
I think not, but it's not my way to live, because I prefer one person to have my partner in life. But I think that's when we think about biology, I think that humans were designed to produce. This the when you think about the biology, it's the only process to reproduce them. So, but now we live in a sociedade that we have some rules or some conceptions, and this and we are free to think about this. So, in my opinion, I prefer to live with one person, or I don't know if that's not okay. Live alone too, but it's my opinion. But human, I don't know. I think that when we are thinking about biology, I think that they want to reproduce.
Mhm. Perfect. Yeah, us humans, we are totally like we're not following the rules of biology, right? Because like there are a lot of things that if it worked naturally, like related to nature, it wouldn't be like that. For example, I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm saying that it should happen. On the wildlife, né, na vida selvagem, weak animals, they don't survive because they're weak, they are eaten. And here in us humans, we don't have this problem, right? Everybody can live, of course, it's not a problem. So we are not following biology, right? So like we are made to reproduce, okay, but we love people and we don't want to like have a lot of partners in life. We want to have, some people want to have only one. So that's how we deal. We are different animals, right? I guess this part of thinking makes us a lot different, né? Essa parte da gente pensar, que é a única diferença que a gente tem, né? Fez a gente muito diferente, né? That's perfect. I like this relation, né, da biologia e dos humanos, porque a gente é todo diferente, né? Guilherme, what do you think? Were humans designed to have one partner in life?
I don't believe in it. So I agree with you and Arthur about the concept for how do you say? I forgot the word procreate. We are was made to procreate like animals, of course, but we have feelings. Animals have feelings too, but we have more feelings. I don't know how can I explain it, but this concept about a single cups, don't know, one person with another person, just like a couple, is, in my opinion, like a contract that man's made it for control humans in the past. So I don't believe in it. But of course, for me, I don't want met another people because I'm happy with my family, with my wife. For me, it's sufficient. Okay, but I know another person, another people with an open relationship with more than one person at the same time, and it's normal for them.
I guess it really depends on like what do you like? Because, for example, in my case, I wouldn't like to have an open relationship with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
For me, it would be totally weird. But I have friends that they have, and they are happy with that. So, like, I guess it really depends on what you like and what do you want? Because it's not of the it's for everyone to do that, or it's for no one. I can see I can see it as a wrong thing, but for me, I wouldn't like it, I think.
Yeah, relationships are really difficult to keep. So imagine with more people in your life.
Yeah.
For me, it is inconceivable. This word doesn't exist. It's inconceivable.
Yeah. I guess you can say impossible. It's better.
Impossible. Oh, yeah, impossible to do.
Guilherme, when I was in my beginning of my relationship with my wife, one day she said, "Oh, who is she?" And I was in my high school. Né? Faculdade é high school?
Não, high school é ensino médio, faculdade é college.
I was in a college.
Quando você falou high school, eu falei, gente, ele conhece a esposa dele há muito tempo, que fofo.
Não, faz tempo, mas não é tanto assim. Então, when I was in college, she asked me, "Oh, who is she?" She is my friend, my classroom friend. And no problem. I love you, and you made me a lot of problems. So I don't want to share with other problems too. So eu não vou querer outra pessoa para ter mais problemas.
Yeah, of course.
I have problems in that. So,
yeah, but for some people it's really common. It's even tradition for some religions. In like Arabia and those things, they one man have a lot of women, and that's fine for them. For me, it's totally weird. But of course, they have this tradition of like women being objects or something like that. But for some people, it's even tradition. So yeah, I guess it's also a cultural thing that we have. I guess there's also that, like. We are culturally, we have one wife, one husband, and always like that. But I guess it's also what you like, right? Besides culture, I guess there's also that. So let's see. Question number 7. Is it possible to fall out of love with your soulmate? Like you love them and then you don't love anymore. Is it possible with your soulmate? So let's see your opinion. Guilherme, what do you think? Is it possible to fall out of love with your soulmate?
Yes, it's possible. And I believe it is really common because passion is different to how do you say companheirismo? To say with some partnership. Yes, of course. So a soulmate is too much more than patient. You need to be a partner and share your difficulties and other things by the day.
Mhm. Perfect. Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of things involved, right? Muitas coisas envolvidas in one person, right?
Yeah, and sometimes you can break or stop. I don't know. You're married, and keep loving this person,
Mhm.
but with another way. It is another
Yes.
way of love.
Yeah, that's true. It happens a lot, like when a person is married for a long time. It happened with my parents. Nowadays, they are friends. And then they were married, and then they had me, and they divorced when I was 13. And nowadays, they are friends. They say, I like him, I like her, but they're not married anymore. And I
Yes.
think that's maturity, right? Because like they are happy by themselves. I don't think that's wrong. And for you, Arthur, is it possible to fall out of love with your soulmate?
Yeah, I think that is it possible? Of course, we have to think about this when we are in a long relationship. But I think that sometimes we have to have this situation like our parents, like you said, our parents. But I think that's normal. Sometimes we love people, not like was in the past, but I think that we can love we can love people about the time, but not the same like not the like a soulmate, but we can love too.
Mhm. You like them as a friend, or I don't know, because either way, you have passed a long time, not a long time, but a special time with this person, right? So even if you break up or something, I guess it's important for you to respect that time that you live with them, right? So it's nice to be, if you break up as a friend, right? Not as like enemies or something. So
Yeah.
let's go to. Wait, tell me. Sorry, I cut you. Desculpa,
No,
te
no,
cortei.
no, 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 no.
So let's go to question number 8. Is it a bad idea to marry a person who is not your soulmate? Let's hear your opinion. Guilherme, what do you think? Is it a bad idea?
I don't think so, because it depends the reason for getting married with another person. Uh, and sometimes love is not the only reason, and you can be comfortable about your own reasons. And I don't know, love uh, can can acabar, can be out, but uh, I don't know. To get married with a soulmate is better, but is not the only reason.
Mhm. Perfect. So you can. It's not the best option, but you can. Right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. And for you, Arthur, is it a bad idea or not?
I don't know if it's a bad idea because everyone have a different um opinions and uh, different pensamentos. So different reasons to marry with a person, and I think that's it's not a bad idea because sometimes they have the only chance to marry. I don't know. Depends of the situation. Um, in my situation, that's okay. But I don't know if everyone have the same conditions like I had in the
Yeah.
past, on the past. So I think that people, when you think about violence, sometimes people wants to marry to fugir, né? Na situation in their house,
Mhm.
né? And it's the only way to go out to another place. So I don't know. I think that's depends of the situation.
Yeah, that's true. Just like you both said, right? It's not the only reason why you get married. Love is not necessarily the only reason why you get. It's supposed to be like you love each other, then you get married, but it's not. In reality, it's not, right? There are a lot of things involved in a marriage, right? And then I totally agree with you both. Like, I don't think it's a bad idea, but you can, if you want, if you need, you can marry someone who's not your soulmate, right? We see a lot of people getting married. For example, in the past, it was really common to see people who are not like they didn't love each other, but they get married because the family wanted them to get married, right? A família queria que eles se casassem, então eles casavam, né? E parece coisa que tá muito longe, mas não tá. My grandparents, they married because the family wanted. Meus avós se casaram porque a família queria que eles se casassem. So, and they weren't even dating, eles não estavam nem namorando, eles só casaram mesmo. And then it's something that happened, né? It was, they didn't marry their soulmate, né? They didn't know each other. So it's something that happened, and it happened a lot in the past, né? Acontecia muito. So let's go to question number 9. In your opinion, what is the secret to finding a soulmate? So let's see your secret. Guilherme, in your opinion, what's the secret to finding a soulmate?
It's a good question, but I believe
Nobody has
that,
the answer for it.
maybe you need to live with another person and know well this person, not necessarily live at the same house or something like that, but know this person. Because how can how I said, patience is really different to find a soulmate. I don't know, soulmate for me is not necessarily about love or passion. It's more about partners, two partners living together, knowing each other, and share difficulties and good moments, and grew up together. I don't know.
Perfect. Okay. And for you, Arthur, what's the secret to finding a soulmate?
I think that's I think is a process to almost like Guilherme said. I think that's a process. You have to know and talking. It's not I think it's not you see a person one day. Oh, okay, it's soulmate. No, I think it's a process that you are talking and knowing people, and and then we will discover something that you can share with them, and that's okay. I think it's a process to know other people.
Perfect. It's not something that happens like this, right? It's something that goes step by step, just like both of you said, right?
Yeah, I think that's the step by step.
Perfect. So let's go to question number 10. This one is nice. I like this question. How would you define a soulmate? Not your soulmate, but like generally, how would you define a soulmate? I would say someone who has not the same characteristics as you, but similar characteristics. It not necessarily the same, but similar. Like, I like to do this, and that. This person like to do this. Not that much that, but just similar to me. So that's how I would define. And you, Guilherme, how would you define a soulmate?
Maybe a person who is supportive and there, and you can trust. A person that you can divide, share your feelings, and I don't know. At the beginning of the relationship, it is really easy because you're falling in love about other person, but to have a soulmate, a good partner, you need construct a good relationship, and it takes a lot of time.
That's true.
But
Perfect.
for me, partnership is the secret.
That's true. When you both support each other, right?
Yes.
Acho que se apoiam, né? I guess that's the most important thing too. Perfect. For you, Arthur, how would you define a soulmate?
I think that a soulmate for me, it's a person that not matter what you are, not matter what you are doing, you know that people were there, and you can você pode contar com ela. Então, não importa onde você está, o que você está fazendo, você sabe que aquela pessoa vai estar lá para te apoiar, vai estar lá junto com você, in a good situations and in a bad situations.
Perfect. That's true. Yeah, I guess what you both said, they combine, right? Like, to support each other, né? Apoiar os dois, né? You can count on the person can count on you. I guess that's the key of a nice relationship, right? So let's go to the last question. Question number 11. What qualities or characteristics do you think are essential in a soulmate? Something that the person needs to have. Don't need to mention a lot of them, but what comes in mind? What do you think, Guilherme? What qualities or characteristics are essential?
I don't know. For me, this question is like the last one. Almost the same. My answer will be the same, the last one, but support and I don't know. I don't know. Love is important, but you need to construct a good relation to keep and the cow as a soulmate. Like in the video we saw recently, love, patience, and soulmate are really, really difficult concepts. Nobody knows with sure about these feelings, so it's complicated.
Yeah, that's true. I know it's complicated, but I like to talk about complicated things here in my immersions. And for you, Arthur, what qualities or characteristics do you think are essential in a soulmate?
Very complicated question. I think that people who you can share good partner. I don't know. Não sei. I think it was like we answered another questions.
Perfect. Someone you can count on. Let's resume on that, right? Alguém que você pode contar com, né? I guess that's the best thing.